Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Jim Simmons with Smokin' Simmons BBQ. I'm glad you guys are here. On today's episode, I decided to dig up some turkey breasts that I had in the back of the freezer from Thanksgiving, and I wanted to do a little side-by-side comparison on some rubs for this turkey. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know what we're going to be using today. Stay tuned. All right. So what we're going to do is actually split these up into two separate rubs. The first one, I'm going to be using some Skull and Mortar original rub. Really good general barbecue rub for just about anything. Got a little bit of a kick to it. That's why I kind of wanted just a touch of it. And then I've got some Meat Church Honey Hog Barbecue because I want a little sweetness. So that's what's going to go on this turkey breast. The other one, I'm doing a traditional Puerto Rican style seasoning for turkey. My wife got this recipe from her mother, and I'm pretty sure she got it from her mother as well. So that consists of you've got garlic, oregano, peppercorns, white vinegar, and olive oil. And the true, I guess you can say the proportions would be for every pound that you're using, it's 1 garlic clove per pound, a quarter of a teaspoon of oregano per pound, 1 peppercorn. I know it doesn't sound like much, but 1 peppercorn per pound. And then what you do is you take these 3 ingredients, put them in a mortar, and grind those all up, all the dry ones first. Then you add, for the white vinegar, you do a half a teaspoon of white vinegar and a 1 teaspoon of olive oil. Of course, I doubled all of that because this turkey breast is going to be actually weighing in at just shy of 2 pounds. So I went ahead and put them all in a bowl here. I combined it all. I don't know if you can see it, but it almost formed like this just beautiful looking paste. And let me tell you, the aromas coming off of this is just fantastic. So let's go ahead and get this one ready to go. I'm going to take half of it for this side. We're just going to rub it all over it like so. And I also wanted to mention that I went ahead and salt brined these turkey breasts. And what that means is that I took some kosher salt on like Friday afternoon and basically covered both turkey breasts and put them in the fridge to basically create its own brine. Okay. And what that did was the salt sits on top of the meat, then it draws out the moisture from the turkey, which then mixes in with the salt, and then eventually over about a day and sitting in the fridge, open air, the turkey actually soaks that brine back into the meat and it penetrates it. So as you can see, these turkeys look pretty bare. You can't see any salt crystals on here. That's because it's been sitting for about 24 hours and it basically created its own brine. I'm a big fan of dry brines as opposed to the wet brines. I did it 2 years ago for my Thanksgiving turkey, and it just came out fantastic. So typically the regular rub for the Puerto Rican style would actually have a teaspoon of salt per pound. I left that out on purpose because I didn't want to over season it. So next thing we're going to do is, unfortunately, because this other turkey breast is very dry, as you can tell, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on it just to make it tacky so that my other rubs will bind to it nicely. Okay. And I'm keeping with the method of 1 clean hand, 1 dirty hand, so that I don't cross-contaminate my rubs here. So what I'm going to do first is just do a light coat of the Skull and Mortar original rub, just for some kick. Okay. All right. And now for the honey hog, I wanted this to be a little bit on the sweeter side, so I'm going to do a little bit heavier with this rub. Don't forget the sides. All right. Now, I'm going to let this set up for, I want to say maybe about 30 minutes, but that'll give me more than enough time to get my smoker set up. I'm going to be smoking today using apple wood bringing the temperature up to anywhere between 250, 275. It probably will take maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours until the internal temperature hits around 155, which is the ideal temperature for turkey. If you take it to 165 and you take it off of the grill at that point, it's actually going to rise in temperature. So I don't want to overcook it. No one likes a dry turkey. All right, so what I'm going to do now is fire up the grill and we'll see you soon. All right, we are now sitting at right at 250, 255, which is perfect time to put these turkey breasts on. Very nice. Right there. This one right here. I'm going to put a thermometer in, thickest part. Right there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is let these sit in the smoke until the internal temperature hits around maybe 145, 150. Then wait till you see what we do next. I'm going to actually wrap them up with a little bit of butter and foil and make sure that they finish off super moist. Stay tuned. All right, she's been holding strong at 250. Now we're going to go ahead and check it. It's been an hour, so we've probably got another hour to go. Let's take a look. Pretty. Let's get some close-ups for you. Yes, sir. We are now at the 150 degree mark internally, which means I'm going to take these off and wrap them up in some butter and foil and put them back on until they hit that 155, 160 mark. Let's take a look. Beautiful. That's my timer too. All right. The color they got underneath, very nice. That here. Take this thermometer out. That's some good color too. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap these up. Okay, we're back inside, and let me tell you, they smell fantastic. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take one of them, put it top side down, just like that, onto some butter. That's gonna get happy, and we're gonna wrap her up. So let's do this, just like that. Beautiful. Oh, may have to put a little more wrap on that one because it pulled through. Slide this one over. All right, go ahead and throw a thermometer into this one. It's the bigger one. And get it on out there, and I'll take it off when it hits the right temp. See you soon. It has now been about 20 minutes since I've taken it off. I took it off right when it hit an internal temperature of 162. Then I took it off, let it rest for 20 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and slice into it. Here we go. All right, let's take a look at the first one here. It's gonna be the first time I'm actually debuting my grandmother's knife that was handed down to me. I hope it's good. It looks like it is. It's a Westall Richardson stainless steel made in Sheffield, England. So sharpen it up. Hopefully it'll do some damage. Now I am going to save the rendered butter. Oh yes, okay. So let's just take this out right here. And I'm going to pour like a little spout. There we go. Right. Let's take a peek, shall we? Go this way. Ooh, good. That's what I'm talking about. Now what we can do some tasting. Pour a little bit of the butter on it, because why not? I have my producer slash cameraman right next to me here, Ethan. We are both going to try this together. There you go. It'll be a little warm. Cheers. Yeah.
That's good.
That's really good. Okay. Let's move this over here. Little sweet, but yeah, that salt brine really brought that flavor into the meat. I do think I need to sharpen my grandmother's knife a little bit more. I'm going to use a different knife for the other one here. Let's get this one out.
Did you put different stuff on that?
Yep. Save the butter.
You can definitely tell like how different they are by the colors of the—
Oh yeah. Huge color difference. Okay. Let's bring out my Old Faithful here. All right, this is the Puerto Rican style here. Oh yeah, this knife's a lot sharper. Still very moist inside.
That's a good thing.
Yes. All right, we'll do the same thing. Some of that rendered butter. Okay. I'll take this piece right here. Alrighty. Let's give this one a shot. I like that one too. They are completely different. You know, for such a simple rub to this.
Does it taste like it was simple?
No. It's got a lot of flavor to it. The vinegar really penetrated it, but it also complemented the smoke that was added to it. Not a big heavy smoke flavor either. This is fantastic.
You can taste everything.
All right, we're back. I just got lost in the sauce there, and I forgot that I had to pan the camera up. I think these are two very distinct different turkeys. As far as the rubs are concerned, I thought I'd be a little bit more partial to the honey hog and the Skull and Mortar, just because I do like a little bit more of a sweetness to it. But the Puerto Rican style one, it just the minimalist ingredients just turned out just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
you like that one too? Okay. Well, I know that these are going to be even better. I made some homemade roasted garlic creamy mashed potatoes that they came out amazing. Stay tuned for that video. I'm definitely going to include that in a future video. I just wanted to test it out first before I put it out here. So as always, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. And if you do end up testing out any of these recipes in the future, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you thought. Okay? Anyway, see y'all next time.